Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let's clear the air on this whole issue of, can I sleep in the truck? You can't sleep in the truck. It's illegal to sleep in a hotshot truck because it's not a sleeper berth. You have to log 8 hours off duty in a sleeper berth. That's not true at all. I don't know where anyone's got that information from whatsoever. Let's cover some other things that aren't sleeper berths. A hotel, your house, your couch, a recliner, anywhere. Nothing but a sleeper berth is a sleeper berth. If you don't have one, what do you do? Even if you do have one, what if you go home? What if you take a 10-hour break at your house? Do you come back to the truck and log 8 hours on a sleeper berth before you leave? No. There's two instances to where you need a sleeper berth. One is split logging. You have to show 8 hours in a sleeper berth. To complete your 10-hour break to gain back the time before, you have to show 2 hours off duty. That's the cycle. The other instance, guys, is teams. Teams. If you've ever driven teams, you know that you've got 2 hours that you can be in the front seat. It's logged off duty. That's fine. After that 2-hour period, any time in the front seat has to be what? On duty. That's right, on duty. 8 hours have to be recorded in the sleeper berth after that 2-hour period. And that sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? That's an 8 and a 2, your consecutive split logging. That's all it is. There's everybody been saying everything from the DOT will stop you and ask you to see a hotel receipt. Somebody show me that. I want one person to show me where they've gotten a citation from the Department of Transportation for not having a hotel receipt and sleeping in a hotshot truck for 10 hours. 10-hour consecutive off-duty log. Show me. Someone show me that. Change my mind on this. It's very easy. That's why there are sleeper berth setups, besides the obvious of more space and a little extra room to put stuff. That's why there are sleeper berth setups for hotshot trucks. Aside from the comfort, it's mainly for teams or people that just have to split log. A lot of people don't know what split logging is because it's treated as the boogeyman as far as new carriers go. When people sign up for new carriers, they're not going to let anyone split log. Same reason that they don't let anyone PC as a carrier. It will get abused or not used correctly because a lot of people just coming in can hardly maintain the regular hours of service rules. Especially back when it was paper log. It was very intricate to have to keep up with split log because 1 minute could run your whole day. And the consecutive days, if you're only taking 10s after that. That's all it is. That's where the whole 8 hours comes from. That's the only place in the book, besides someone carrying passengers with the sleeper berth equipped, has to take 8 hours in a sleeper berth in 2 4-hour increments for some reason. If everybody wants to try to pick the FMCSR apart, let's go to what actually constitutes as off duty. When you're relieved of all responsibility of the freight you're hauling, somebody tell me when at any point there's a load on or in your trailer, you're not responsible for it until it's gone. So what does that mean? You better not book anything that's over 11 hours away because you can never go off duty. You're responsible for it the entire time. You have it. No one's picking that to death. But it seems like there's still people that just want to rip this whole you can't sleep in a hotshot truck apart. You can definitely sleep in a hotshot truck. You can sleep in it, under it, on it. I can go sleep on my trailer. We can go sleep in a tent somewhere. And a house and a hotel. It doesn't matter. You can't log it as sleeper berth because you don't have one. It has to be 10 consecutive. You just can't split log. Driving solo, you can't split log. That's where you lose. If you ever did split log, that's where you lose switching from semi to hotshot. That's it. That's all you can't do is split log. Everything else is the same, people. You can sleep in the truck. Absolutely. 100%. I hope that helps somebody. I don't know where the confusion comes from, other than misinformation, but that's exactly how it is. 2 reasons that you would have to have 8 hours in the sleeper berth: team drive, split log. That's it. That's all it is. Go ahead and leave some comments down below. Let me know what everybody thinks about that. Like I said, come with some proof though. It's in the FMCSR, guys. That's the only reason that 8 hours consecutive in the sleeper berth are required. Split log, team. That's it. Nowhere else. There's nothing about hotel receipts in there. It doesn't. If a DOT officer asks you for a hotel receipt and you don't have one, what are they going to do? Shut you down? Somebody show me where that's happened. And not a team scenario. Somebody show me where that's happened. As a solo hotshot driver, I want to see it. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Let me know what else y'all want to talk about. That's been a big thing now. I don't know why. Like I said, other than misinformation or people just trying to pick rules apart. I know that there's a lot of guys driving trucks that don't care for hotshot, and they'll scrutinize it to death. I'll admit that I was actually one of those for a long time. It's all just based on what you think. That's it. If you've got a bad opinion towards something, you'll just say whatever you need to say, I guess, to make it valid. That's all there is to it. I don't know. Look at the manual. The FMCSR applies to everybody. We'll catch you guys next time.